Today, I will be showing you guys how to actually use the new hat hop ability in Stumble, guys. I'll be showcasing everything from skips to tricks and even tips, so everything will be in this video. Okay, so here is the newest ability in Stumble, guys. We have the hat hop ability. Now, literally what it is just Mr. Stumble's hat, and I guess you can throw it. I have yet to see what it is, but we will go over how to actually use it and the best tips and tricks in this video, so whenever this ability comes out, I can tell you if you should buy it or stay completely away from it. Alright, so level 5, it looks like it's a cowboy hat, nothing special. Let's go to level 10. I'll tell you which one's my favorite one at the end. Alright, level 10, we have the Stumbler. Wait, I swear that this is the hat to another Stumbler. Let me find it really quick. Right here. Yeah, I knew it. I knew I recognized it from somewhere. Let me know if you guys got that in the comments. Let's go see what level 15 is, though. Oh, I can kind of see what it is as I'm upgrading it. This is actually sick. Level 15 is definitely going to be worth it for the upgrade to get this design on the hat. It actually looks super, super cool. It is the golden hat from that one skin. I'm forgetting the name, but I'm sure you guys know what skin this is. This is definitely the best one. I'm going to equip this one. Let's go into game and see what it does, and then I'll play for a little bit and get the tips and tricks and tell you guys how to actually use the emote. Okay, so hopping into the first game, and this is what the emote does, and I'm going to be showcasing it to you guys right here. Now, I have been playing for a little bit trying to find the best tips and tricks, but this part right here is just to show you what the emote does and what you're expecting from the hat hop emote. So what it does is you throw it down and watch really closely. It will actually float mid-air. As you can see, it's kind of off the ground, and then it will explode. It doesn't do any sort of splash damage, though. But that's why one of the perks when you were upgrading it was the duration of the hat. So it stays on the ground longer, and it's actually a good thing when it stays on the ground longer, because what you can do is throw it down, and then you can jump on top of it, and it gives you that little boost. Now, you might be thinking that that's a really, really, really bad. And that's what I thought at first, but there's actually some really cool techniques that you can use this hat hop ability with. But the first place that I thought that you could use this for an advantage is actually right at the end of Cannon Climb. You could maybe use it and then jump on it just like that. And as you can see, it literally like I'm jumping on thin air. So that's the first tip. You can throw it down and then jump over here just like that. But you do have to make sure you do not miss it. The first time was actually really, really cool, and I do not think I'm going to be able to do it again, but that's the first tip of the video. Okay, so now I showed you guys what the emote does. Like I said, I've been playing for an hour, and now I'm going to show you the block dash tricks, and I found some crazy tricks in this video, so you want to watch to the end. So the first thing that you can do with this ability is actually insane. You can get over every single block no matter what. So what you want to be doing is standing in front of a block, and then you want to jump at max height, use the cap, and then it will go in front of the block every single time. Now, you have to do this a certain way, because let me show you. If you're standing in front of the block just like this, and you try and jump, use the cap, it will still work, but half of the time, the cap will go through the block, and it will not work. So if you want to guarantee it, like I'm literally going to guarantee that I'm not going to die on this 2 block, because this is what I'm going to do. Jump, cap, just like that. I'm over every single block every single time. And that's actually insane how I figured that out. And don't worry, the tricks and how to use it only get better from this point on. I'm going to go into one more game because I want to show you guys a better example. And I'm going to explain how this works. So when you're standing in front of the block and then you're jumping and then using it, the cap gets stopped by the block that's coming towards you. So just like that. Now, usually if you're just standing here and you'll throw the cap, like I showed you guys on how to use it, it will go forward. So that's why it does not work. Now, there obviously is another way to do it. You don't always need to be in front of the block and then using it. You can literally jump right here, throw the cap, and it will still work just like that. And that almost brought me into my next thing that I'm going to do, but it's literally going to blow your guys' minds away on what I'm about to do next. So there's multiple different ways to get over the block, but I find this one the easiest. Jump just like that. It literally works 100% of the time if you do it right. You have to be facing the block, obviously, because that's the way that the cap will go. You can even do it going sideways. It's so easy. And even if you miss, you can jump back onto the cap. And yes, I'm going to be saying cap the entire video. It's cap or hat. It's the same exact thing. Okay, now, like I said, let me show you guys something that will blow you away with this trick that you can do with the new hop cap. So what you can do is when you're on a clutch, I'm not going to get it first try. You can throw it back, jump on it. But as you can see, there's a way to do a new clutch with this emote. And I am the first person to tell you here. Of course, if someone did it before me, let me know. But this is actually a really cool new trick. Let me go into the next game and see if I can actually hit it for you guys and show you what it looks like in all one motion. All right, so here we go. Next game, let's try and hit the hop cap. Going backwards, here we go. Put it backwards, and oh my goodness, for some reason, it's going down with the block. All right, here we go. So we're going to throw it backwards right here. And just like that, that is a new way to clutch with the hop hat emote. That's actually so cool. If you guys do that, tag me in a video. I'll try and like and comment on every single one. This is called the Trent hop cap trick. This is actually crazy. Hold on, ready? Watch this. Throw it backwards. Jump on it. Jump back. Yo! That's actually sick. Okay, everybody use that new trick. Wow. The hop hat might actually be a better emote than I thought. Let's do it again. We're actually gotten it down now. Oh, why did it go all the way over there? Okay, I don't know why it went all the way over there. But that's a new trick that you can use, and that's what I do on this channel. I try and show you guys all the new tricks that you can do with the hop cap emote. I'm gonna keep calling it hop cap. It is called hop hat, but it's just so hard to say. Hop hat, hop hat. Alright, so going into the next game, this is actually gonna be a mobility thing that you can probably use on every single race map, but I'm gonna explain it to you guys in Block Dash. So what you wanna do, it's very, very simple, but you have to listen carefully. So what you need to do is jump. At the top of your jump, use the cap emote. And then dive. Watch what will happen. So jump, cap, dive. You will get the biggest boost ever that you can get with the emote. Not ever, but it's the biggest boost that you can get with the hat emote. And I actually figured this out while playing for like an hour straight. So here we go. Ready? Jump, cap, dive. Okay, that time I missed. Maybe I need to do it when I'm running. I was standing still that time. Let's definitely, yeah, actually, speaking of running, let's try it out while running. Jump, cap, dive. Yeah, that's how you do it. So you can run at any sort of block, a 2-block, literally anything, and you can survive. I don't think it's gonna run out of yeah, I'm not gonna be able to use it. Let's try it. Maybe we can do my other trick. Nah, okay. Let's go test it out on a race map to see the true potential of how much value you can get out of using this trick. Alright, so let's test it out at the start of this map. And as we learned in the cannon climb, you cannot really do it midair, so let's try it out like right here. Jump, cap, dive, and okay, it wasn't that big of a sin that time. But I know, like I said, we tested out on the cannon climb. Let's see if we can do this strategy at the very top of this trampoline. If you can, that's actually insane. Let's see. Jump, at the top of it, cap, dive. Oh, you can. Oh, wow. Okay. That's actually really, really cool. I do not know if it's faster. You might have to get a good sin. Let's try it out one more time, and then we'll move into the next tip and trick. Here we go. At the very top of your jump, you're going to click cap, dive, and wow. Okay, that's very cool. It's like your own personal bouncer. Let's try it out right here. Cap, jump, dive, and once again, it is a very slow hit. Okay, for the next trick, we have bot bash, and let me show you guys how to use that same jumping ability to get on top of this pole in the middle. So the only reason this works is because the cap is going into something, so it has something to stay at the place that I threw it. So right here, you jump, use the cap, and you can get on top of this sometimes. It's not easy, but you can definitely get on it sometimes. Now, mind you, you can still do this from a distance, but I just like doing it standing next to it because you automatically get onto it. If you do this from a distance, it's not as easy to get on top of the cap. So I just like to stand there right in front of it because it automatically makes it that I'm on top of the pole. So all you need to do is jump, use it at max height, and that time it was actually too high, so I cannot reach that, obviously. Once again, let me show you guys a clip of me hitting this. I was doing the practice of when I was going to show you guys in the video, and I might not be able to hit it here, but I did hit it when I wasn't recording, and again, I missed it. Yeah, let me just put a clip on the screen. Now I'm going to bring you guys into what map I think will be the best for this new ability. Alright, and that map is actually Lava Land, and the reason that this is going to be the best map for this new ability is because you can climb any sort of block with doing the trick that I told you guys in Block Dash. Now let me show you guys how you can do it. Do not stand too close to the block or it will go inside of the block, so I need to wait till there's some sort of block that's too high to climb by yourself, and the ability would actually come in handy. Okay, I think right here. So what you can do is you don't want to stand too close or it'll go inside. You want to jump. Okay, well right there, it obviously went inside. That's why you want to back up a little bit, and I do not know how to actually do it without it going inside. I haven't been able to get it yet, but let's try it right here. Okay, so let's try it at this block right here. Jump, max, and just like that, you can get on top of any block in a Lava Land, and that's why I think it's the best in this map. But, like, once again, you want to back up because it will go inside the block if you're too close. Alright, for the next trick that I have for you guys, we have it in the map Super Slide. And you can actually do the thing that everybody's been dreaming to do in OG Stumble, guys, when you could, like, dive here and then get a really big boost and go across the middle of this pond right here. So all you need to do is jump, and then don't use the hat at max height, because then it will be too far away. You can jump and do it when you're in the middle of your jump. Use the hat and then jump just like that. And you can get across the lake every single time. And let me show you what will happen if you do it at the top of your jump. So this is what will happen. At the top of my jump, I'm going to throw it, and it will be too high for me to reach just like that. But yeah, that's another cool trick that you can do. Let's move into the next one, and this one's pretty cool that I'm going to show you next. Okay, the next way that I could figure out that you could use this emote effectively is in the map over and under. And this is actually a really cool way that you can use the new hat hop emote. And I figured this out while playing a bit. So everybody knows these platforms over here at the end. And yes, you can actually throw down the hat like you did in Block Dash. But there is a few different ways to do it. So obviously the first way is just throw it down in front of it and then jump on top of the hat just like that. And you can get on top of the second layer. That's the way where if you want to throw it from a bit of a distance, as you can see, I'm pretty far away. And then I do not know if you can actually jump and do the strategy we did in Block Dash. So let's test it out right here. And you can. Okay, so there's two ways to do it. And that's basically for everything. That's like the gist of the emote. There's two ways that you can use it. You can use it where you throw it and time it where you want to go. Or you can use it the way where you're at a wall and there's something in front of you and you jump and use the emote at max height. So it would just be like this. Jump, max height, and it will go automatically below you. But that only works if there's an object in front of you guys. I want to make sure that you guys understand that. So if I do it right here, the hat will not go below me because there's nothing in front of it and it will just go out just like that. But I know everybody's wondering at home if you can make it to the third level. So yes, I'm going to be testing that out right now. Let's see if we can do that. Here we go. I'm just going to do the way where we go at the wall. Let's see. So at max height, we're going to use it and just like that. And, oh, you might be able to. It's really, really close. I feel like you'd have to get a lucky bounce and a lucky dive. No. Okay, somebody can definitely do that. When the emote comes out, let me know if you guys can hit it. And you know what? We might as well test if we can get from level 1 to level 3. Let's see. Here we go. And just like that. Let's see. You can't. It is super, super close, though. Definitely you'd be able to get up from level 2. So maybe the best strategy would be climb up here, jump emote, and then you can get up from level 2 all the way up to the top and skip level 3 in general. So that's a really cool way to use the emote. And like I said, the tricks and tips and how to actually use the emote are not stopping. Let's go to the next one. When doing that trick, I actually saw something pretty crazy. So let me try it out right here, and then we'll go to the next trick. If you throw it on the hat, can you actually jump on it when it's down here? Oh, you can, but of course you will end up dying. That's pretty cool, though. Imagine you get 20 viewers to throw down their hats one by one, and you keep bouncing for as long as you can. That might be pretty cool. All right, for the final trick, I actually just want to try and use that jump, throw, dive trick in a map to see if it's actually going to be faster. So right here, jump, throw, dive. Okay, right there, it kind of slowed me down, but there is a way to get it with the... Okay, come on, Stumble guys. Guess while we're here, since we already died, we can try and do it right here. Jump, throw, dive. Okay, so it does work right there, but the hat's kind of at an angle. We did not know that could happen. If you throw the hat at an angle, it will stay at that angle. That's actually pretty cool. Let's try it out right here. All right, here we go. Throw the hat. And yeah, it's actually at an angle. That's pretty cool. So you do not want it to be at an angle because it will not bounce you as high. I'm trying to find a way where this would actually be useful. I feel like the only time that this jump, throw, dive thing would be useful is in a spot where you need to clear that you're not confident in, where it doesn't really matter if you takes time off your run. So that would be like with this skip over here. If you're not confident with it, it would definitely be useful to use the jump, throw, dives trick, and just like that, you make it 100% of the time, and you don't have to worry about dying. It does slow you down a bit, but hey, if you're not confident, definitely use it, and here we go. Let's try, since it is kind of slowing you down, let's try and throw, jump, dive. Yeah, that's just not gonna work. Okay. I think that's all the tips and tricks. I want to get this video out as soon as possible, so that's everything I can think of in about an hour. And I hope it helped some of you guys. I feel like I did come up with some pretty cool things that you could use this emote with. But for the final conclusion on if you should buy it, I definitely think that this will be a fun emote to use and definitely competitive in some sort of ways. But just imagine the tricks that are going to come out when this emote comes out. Everybody's going to think of crazy things to do. And if you all made it to the end, all you can do for me, and it would mean the world, is just subscribe to me. 90% of you guys are not subscribed. And the 10% that are, I love you so much. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.